Do you feel like it's a deep cleansing going on, purging, if you will, to bring things to light, things to light. It's been a dark, dark place. I don't like saying the world because I don't feel a part of it. Never have. Never felt part of this world, this place. If you have, more power to you. If you got something to claim it. Cling to and hold tight to what thou have, right? So I know where I've been, and I know where I'm not. And I know I got a long road ahead. I could go further, right? If it pleases the Most High. You can go further than where you are, right? There's some that can't. They met an early demise. Then there's some in a box that threw away their life by taking a life. They'll walk around taking life. What shall it profit me? They say a prophet has no honor in his own home. Have I had honor in my own home? Have I had honor on the planet? And did I do something to dishonor myself amongst the nations? Do I carry no shame? I am ashamed that I haven't been more under the Most High sooner. But hey, you awaken when you awaken. Ain't got no control over that, but I awakened a while ago. I'm just saying, it took a minute. It took a second through prayer and meditation. And the Most High, I can't take no credit. Can't take no credit for nothing that is done on the earth. Like my deeds are mine and mine alone. Your deeds are your deeds. Do your deeds affect the ones that surround you? Do my deeds, do my speech, the way I talk, am I leading someone astray? I say pray and give praise, meditate, ponder, think about your life, for it is yours. I don't control it. I don't own it. You know what I mean? They say you shall be bondman and bondwomen, right? No one shall buy you. No one shall buy you. And has anyone bought me? Again, and what price did you have to pay for buying me? And if I bought thee, would I know that I ain't bought no one? Ain't bought no one. I could know the worth of a person, but they might not know their own worth. They might think they're worthless, just downright nothing. And try to bring light to a person. You are my everything. Well, I can't say anything. I slaughtered it. But hey, yeah. Or is it you, my lady? You are my lady. Yeah, I remember. I love it now. But, yeah, Michael, you remember the times. Has times been hard? Or were they hard? What is it like now? To me, it feels like it's a transition. I can't help but stay focused on that because, I remember back when I was really struggling, trying to figure this ish out. Then I knew, hey, that's in the hands of the Most High, and I can figure out. Yeah, stay focused on my life and those that's in it, because someone in your life, hopefully they'll benefit, hopefully they'll be down negative Nancy want to drag you down, the movie Misery. I don't want to live in misery. causing heartache and pain to someone. You could see them in agony because it's written all over your face. When a person agitated, upset, don't feel like they getting what they want out of life. And guys, say, you got life. How did you get it? Your mama and your pappy. And I'm just sick of it. My father is not the author of confusion. And it seems like a lot of people are confused about that. Like, you were given so much since birth. And I know there's people that come against you and they slander you and want to unalive you. You know it. They unalive you for. They used to do it for shoes and coats back in the days when I grew up. You get murdered over your coat and your shoes, man. Because the have-nots, they have nothing. And so I seen that a lot growing up, that people just didn't have nothing. I mean, my grandmother was on a fixed income. So a lot of people come from the hood, as you would say, the ghetto, the slums, or whatever. People come from other places. They even live in the house and pay a lot for it. You'll be struggling to take care of the kids still, because you're paying those bills and trying to keep up with the light bill, or celebrations. Celebrate good times. Come on. Party like it's 1999. Dude, what you want, my son? What are my sons? But, yeah. So what do you do with life? That is too much life, I say. I know a lot of people that went away, but you don't know everybody. And will you ever? Will you ever meet everybody? You're going to meet everybody that's on the planet. A man, you know what I say? So people are busy living life. I know it. But there's some that tune into other things or come across things, like when you're flipping the station. Because you're trying to see what's going on. Yeah, it's the same old. Somebody in a chokehold. It just ain't using no rope. I see. And, yeah. So, it is what it is. And, I just ain't no hater. I don't want what no one has, man. That's when stuff happens. You take on something from someone. You can make them upset and angry because you took it. Ask to borrow it or something. Yeah, you can use this. I got a garden. I got other garden tools. You can use this hoe. It's not my hoe. I got it from the stove, and they got more at the stove. Use it what it's used for. Because that's what it is. You can't change something and format it to your own thing. It's your sculpture. You started it off from the beginning. You made the tools the way they are, long, short. Do you get what I'm just saying? But people just want to put us all together. I'm not going for it. I'm Waldo. You might be able to point me out in the crowd because I'm the only one in there. Watching everyone around me to the left, to the right, in the front, in the back. Hopefully, I'll be facing them. Hopefully, I'll be facing them and not in the middle of them, because if they don't like me, all of them, and I'm Waldo, and you point me out, and you don't like me, what you gonna do to me? I'll be in the middle. At least if I'm facing all of you, I got a fighting chance, and maybe I'll run. I don't think I can outrun all you, but maybe I'll run ahead, and I don't want to do that. I won't work that hard. I'd rather, it is what it is, right? People, everyone could be against you. Just don't be against yourself, because you have to endure. And hopefully the Father will give you the patience, the strength, the stamina, all of what you need to overcome a situation, if it's a situation. But you didn't ask for life, yet you received it. I'm thankful for receiving life, or do you reject it? It's just a question I'm asking, because I accept my life in the fullness thereof.